What is up? And welcome to the Season 5 finale, where we have a chance to clinch the championship title. And we are 15 points clear of playoffs with only 12 games to go. So we'd have to lose more than a point a match to QPR or Norwich. Norwich do have a game in hand, so I think that would be 12 points or 13 points even. I mean, that's still a point a game. We should be doing absolutely fine. Obviously, we got knocked out of the FA Cup last episode by Liverpool, but it was only 1-0, so we can take positives, folks. We can take positives. Obviously, you can see West Brom, we have Birmingham, Portsmouth, Millwall, Middlesbrough. You've got the final games of April. We've got one game in Luton Town. We could be playing Norwich City as the final game, because at the moment, we are 6 points clear of Wolverhampton Wanderers. We're going to start off with West Brom. That'll be the first game. We'll probably play Middlesbrough, maybe Millwall, might even swing it into Stoke. But you can see we are 6 points ahead of Wolves. So the final game is going to be very dependent on where we are in terms of the gap between us and Wolves. But let's head into the game against Middlesbrough and just have a good time and try and keep this unbeaten season in the league going. Okay, folks, over here, West Brom play 4-2-3-1. They have no one really recognize. Oh no, they have Isaac Price, who I might try and see if I can sign if I have enough money to play this attacking thing. And you can also see we had a little development story pick up on the day. Our tactics have been leaked. Thankfully, it's near the end of the season. I'm going to be changing the style anyways from wing play to probably high press, because that's probably how we're going to have to play in the Prem if we want to survive. You can see Mane's 79 rated, so we're almost there with an 80 rated player. He's the only one that's in double digits for goals. I mean, he's 20 goals for the season. Is unbelievable. Plus, well, disclaimer, new mic. I don't know how well it sounds on audio fully. All I know is the other one just snapped, and I just had to pick one up as quick as possible. But let's focus on the game. You know, we're passing it around. We're doing tiki-taka as wing play. And that is a nice little pass from Eze. Should find Reed to Seth. Back to Mr. Reed, who's going to line one up. We'll take the corner. I think the corner's fair. We still haven't figured out the set pieces. I don't mind an outswinger into the box, especially, but if a crosses happen like that, I might start going back to an in-swinger. And that's a loose pass. Mickelson can't get to that, and that is going to be advantage played. We might as well just not bother trying to win the ball in that scenario. Diaz can't win the ball. Goudabali almost gives away a penalty. West Brom do have a good chance, but it is now cut up by Diaz. Mickelson. What on earth was that pass for Eze? That was kind of a hit and hope. Not really a pass, more like just get the ball up the pitch. Good by Seth. Frino passes it back to him. Now finds Souza. Souza to Mane. Mane back to Souza. This is lovely football down the right wing. He's going to go back to Russo. He's going to find Seth, who's going to try and pinpoint a pass to Eze. And unfortunately cannot do anything about it. So maybe the tactics leak is quite a big deal. And West Brom are going to get the final chance of this game. One minute of out of time. We don't even get a chance to go in the thing. It's a 0-0 draw. I'm questioning a couple of things from our team. 6 points, yes. So at the moment, it's looking like that Norwich game is going to be the game. How wonderful. Have Norwich even played a game in hand? That's 16 points. No, they haven't. Faceable. Ooh, that's a big game. So we're here for the game against Middlesbrough. We've actually been Okay, we drew obviously the first game, we drew the second game, we've won the next two, I believe. Just have a quick look at the calendar. Yep, we drew against Birmingham 1-1, won against Portsmouth, and then won in the 92nd minute against Millwall by our centre back Farino scoring a power shot from just inside the box. Or really, he just kind of absolutely whacked it. Not really a power shot. Which now results us still being 6 points ahead of Wolves, with them two facing each other. That is a crucial game. If Wolves lose, it could mean that the Norwich match, which is the match I kind of want to do, could be a thing. But now we'll focus on Middlesbrough. 4-3-3 holding. We've changed the tactics. I went back to inside forward roaming, just so then they can create more space for our striker, who is being... I've been trying to keep him as fit as possible, not playing him every match. He's not needed all the time. And for once, it isn't raining. I might turn the weather effects off as well, and turn the wind down the medium. And already they're showing how aggressive they're going to be, even though I've changed those settings as well, because I have to keep changing them, and I don't get them spot on every single time. Which is the annoying part. But now, if the team wants to defend and keep their 6 goals conceded all in the campaign, then please start doing it. And that's not a good start. Have a chance. Thankfully they missed. But why are we so poor over the last couple of games? I have no idea. I mean, I know our tactics got leaked online, but we've changed the tactics since. And we're now showing it. Mane's offside, though. Mane. Turn. Take a shot. Never mind. Sousa snipped it. Sousa snipped it. Sousa running into the box. Turn. Try and find Mane. He's going to turn. Take a shot. Deflection and in. It won't count for Mane, but at least it's a goal. Something finally clicks. Millwall drawing against Bristol City. That doesn't really matter. They're not in our fight. I want to know what the Norwich game is like. Whittaker whips it in. Nothing happens. Seth. It's not a great ball to Mane. Middlesbrough are playing with a bit more urgency, which is what we like. They know that second goal for us could be on its way. One pass gets through 3 midfielders. Are you kidding me? Russo can't do anything. Reed does enough. I mean, with 1-0 win is a win. But oh boy, something is not right. Alright folks, so we're here for the most important game of our season. A draw and Wolves losing. Okay. So, sorry. Said that so wrong. A draw and Wolves fail to win sees us win the league. A win guarantees it. We're at 100 points, an unbeaten record, 52 goals scored. So we're not even that far off everyone else. But our defence is so much better than every other team by a long shot. We face Bristol City. Wolves face Derby County in today's game. And if we don't win it here, we will be winning it in Norwich, and I will show you the clips of it afterwards. Hopefully. First of all, look at the squad of players we have. We're gonna start Reg. I feel like Reg and Brakovic deserve the start. Hall could be his final little outing. And I think that's really who we're just going to replace in the team. We're going to go to customize before we start the match. We're going to go to goal news. And the only game we are interested in is Wolves versus Derby County. Oh boy. This is the biggest game of this club's history. A win seals it against Bristol. Who wouldn't love us to see win another trophy and win another league for the first time since Season 1? And it's a beautiful start already. Mane inside, finesse on the keeper's head. Tipped over. Inside 3 minutes we almost began the party. Diaz. Just going to have to whip it in. To Hall's head. Not quite. Seth though. Brings it back out to Diaz. Back to Seth. Tries to drill it to Mane. Not gonna work quite. Good from Reg to keep that ball and not lose it. Reed. Reg isn't here, so we're just waiting for Diaz to make that run. And he has. Diaz. Can he go alone? No, he won't. He's going to fall to Eze. Fall to Reg. Cordoba saves the shot. Rolls it out. It almost falls to Mane. Now Seth. Playmaker. Down to Brakovic. This has just been all us in the first half. Brakovic takes around everyone. Deflects off the keep. Off an opposition player. We're tearing Bristol City apart. One misplaced pass. All they do is boot the ball back up. And we've been shining in these opening 15 minutes. This opening goal to start our parade of saying we are the champions. Let's get to the Prem. Brakovic should go back to Russo. Russo inside to Seth. Inside to Mane. The twisting feet of Matthias. Mane starts the party. Get us on that trophy right now. And we'll take it back to Oldham. What a start. 28 minutes of pure dominance. And the away supporters at the end that we're starting in this first half are going absolutely crazy. Oh, beautiful Reg. Good interception. Play it through to Mane. He's through on goal. He's going to cut back. Finesse it to the top corner. And it's now almost guaranteed we will be winning the championship trophy this game. Oh my, oh my. We are destroying Bristol City. We used to play for practice. Seth, beautiful. Brakovic. A chip ball to Mane. Not quite. That would have been the good hat-trick. A very good hat-trick. A header. And a nice couple of finishes. Oh, Bristol City do not know what has hit them. And they're just giving the ball away. Reg now has it again. Mane. Plays it to Seth for 3. And championship. Goodbye. We're heading to the Prem. And now we might be able to have a bit of fun and try out a couple of tactics for the final couple of games. How wonderful. Eze clears the ball. It's going to fall to Mane. Mane's going to run. Mane's just going to run. Start the party whistles now. Because Matthias Mane is on the attack. And you can kind of only gather there's going to be one result. It's going to be a pass and a shot by Seth. And it's going to be another goal. 2 goals, 2 assists. For Matthias Mane, 2 goals for Seth. And our 2 star players in the attack get all the goals to show for it. Armstrong to Stokes. Stokes to Randall. Randall to Cairn. Back to Randall. Back to Cairn. Eze with the clearance. And we're champions. And we're into the Prem. Was there any doubt? Absolutely not. Mane deserves it. The whole team deserves it. 6 goals conceded. And we only have 3 games remaining. Okay, so we're here. End of the season. We have finished 106 points. Ironically, we drew the final 3 matches of our season. Hopefully, our career in the championship. I think we've had a look. We'll show you the teams that are going to be going down in the Prem. We're actually going to show all this stuff because I normally haven't shown this. So you can see 68 points. That is such a low. Everything's tight. Like 40 points, 45 points to 14th. But it looks like we're replacing Sunderland, Burnley, Southampton. I'm actually also going to show you the cups and stuff. So Fulham versus Everton in the FA Cup. Newcastle beat City in the Carabao Cup. Obviously, the Super Cup, you've got the semi-finals. Juventus are beating Bayern Munich. 1-1 between Liverpool and Real. PSV's beating Frankfurt. Villa's losing to Strasbourg. Forest are drawing with Trabzonspor. Betis versus Galatasaray looking all good. You got the International Cup that's going to be happening. Obviously, we don't pay attention to this, but it's just nice to kind of show these things. I actually want to have a look at where the other top 5 leagues are. So Paris is winning that one. I think that's kind of clear cut. Paris always wins. I mean, there's still 2 games left of the season. Yeah, physically impossible for Monaco to win. So what's the Bundesliga looking like? Leverkusen, with 2 games to go, is beating Frankfurt, Dortmund, and Bayern Munich. Technically, Leipzig have a chance, but it's really just between these 3 teams. Frankfurt's doing so well. Oh my goodness. Syria, Inter run away with it. 3 games to go. I don't see them losing it. No big shocks. I think the biggest shock is literally thingy. But this is a big shock. Real Sociedad 2nd place with 4 games to go. Revodeado, Valencia. Where is Atletico Madrid? They're 8th. So they've really fallen down the order. Another thing we're going to show. Top goal scorer. I think it's kind of obvious who our top goal scorer is. We're also going to show all the loanees. Most appearances. Banzer. You can see 27 league goals for our man, Mr. Mane. 32 clean sheets. You got Seth on 9. Ezio on 3. A bunch of others on 3 and 2. And you can see most assists. Mane's up there too. 5th highest. So you can see a lot of his goals came from getting the ball from the defence. He's been up 4 this season. Now we'll go from lowest to highest. You can see a couple of youth players getting some loan. Grench is up to 67. I'm going to try and find another better youth striker. Rivera's is up 3. Benetti's up 3 even. Rivera's up 4. Bailey's up 4. Kiwachi's up 4. I don't think he'll ever get game time. Peter's up 4, which is a fantastic. Got Anelka up 5. And the main one is Pereira's now up 4, meaning he is now joint highest for centre mids. And I might look to play him cam. Because we are going to be changing formation. That's another thing we're going to show. We're just going to show the formation change. We're not going to do any tactics of it until after stream. So this will all be done behind the scenes. We're not doing a 4-4. Okay, no, this is the formation. Just looked weird. We're doing a 4-4-1-1 with a cam and 2 centre mids. So we're no longer needing the CDM. We're also going to be playing on this. This is the system we're going to be playing. Can we go balance? No, we have to go high line. So we'll try and go as low as we can for high. 61, I guess. Will be it. So we are playing like this. This is not the tactics we're using. We're just going to have that set up. We'll do the tactics later as well. But yeah, this has been the end. Obviously, you didn't see the trophy lift. We'll probably show it if I have it seen, which I think I did. Obviously, we'll have a look at the academy. We got rid of a lot of players, but we do have a cam in the academy, so we do have a cam. We have another person that can play cam. These guys are going to get promoted. Hopefully all these guys get promoted. We are going to look for a striker because we desperately do need it. And yeah, I will let you to see our trophy celebration. Alright. Okay, here's confirmation. Our first home game. Hopefully, this is the moment, folks, that we get to lift the championship trophy. Here it is. So this is going to be a nice little moment here. This is probably going to come at the end of the episode. After the outro, technically. Yeah, little trophy celebration. Second last game of the season. Our first home game out the two. And we can now finally say, with the trophy in hand, we are officially championship champions. What a wonderful time to be alive in Oldham. Stadium's gotten bigger and bigger, more and more fans. And the noise is quite loud. Look at him go, Arthur Reed, our captain. Club captain for a reason. Leading by example. Look at them all go. Yeah. Right. Look at all the fireworks. Trophy celebration. While the picks come in, I will say thank yous so much for watching the first third of this career. And like I said, when we did win the title in the third match, let's hope we can stay in the Premier League for 10 seasons. But that has been it for now. And I will see you next episode. Peace.